Welcome back to Top Voices of Influence, Women in Alignment Edition. I am your host, Chris Madrigal, and this event exists to bring women back into balance and alignment with themselves in the areas of health, wealth, love, and personal power. And my next guest knows all too well what it is to live like you have it all figured out on the outside, but quietly aching on the inside. She is a love coach, a domestic violence healing advocate, a suicide prevention advocate, and a woman who found her calling in the middle of a sacred whisper. Please welcome Laura Peoples.
Hi, it's my honor to be here. What a beautiful introduction. Wow, thank you.
Well, I'm grateful that you're here and ready to just bring us your love. Bring
That's
the
a
love
big,
to it.
that's a big, okay, I'll bring it. I'll bring it as much love as I can bring it, right? Let's do it.
So tell us, how did you become the love coach? And how did you get involved in the work that you do today?
Wow. Okay. So the love coach actually became a thing after people started calling me that. I spread so much love, and that is my mission. So it just kind of happened. So now I call myself Laura the Love Coach because it just resonates with everything that I do. And my mission is to spread love, help people love themselves more, because the more that you have that self-love, that will spread out into everything else that you do in your life. And truly, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So it's my mission, it's my purpose. And I'm not sure I'm going to get to 1 million people like you, but I would love to do that. And maybe in collaboration, I can do that. But I just want to spread love because we need more of that in our lives.
Well, when we get to have your voice here streaming, a part of this
Wow.
event that is available in so many platforms,
Yes.
Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, available to over 374 million people. 1 million does not seem like a lot.
I love that.
So,
all right, let's bring it.
We're going to bring it.
Okay, I love it. Plus, we're like-minded people. We both woke up at 4:30 this morning, excited to come here and spread the love and all the amazing things. So please, yeah.
Yes. And that is one of the things that really attracted me to just your mission. You just have this way of showing up and it just radiates. The love just radiates.
Does it?
It does. It does.
Okay.
Now,
Well, I'm kind of told that people either love or dislike me. So if I'm too big, know that I am here with just the most love that I can spread. So that's something my husband has said. So I don't know if it's true, but let's go. Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
Let's continue with the love. Now, I want to know a little bit more from you
Sure.
in your time as a love coach and
Yes.
even before,
Yeah.
just your life journey as well. What would you say is the biggest misconception that women carry about themselves that keep them stuck?
You know, I feel like high achieving women is such a catchphrase. Like everybody says that nowadays. Frankly, I feel like we just never put ourselves first. And that's what I see in my clients and in my life is when I put everybody else in front of myself, I was exhausted at the end of the day. So the moment that you realize to be your best is when you give yourself that grace and that self-care. The more that you fill your own cup, then you can spread that to everyone else. So in my experience, I reached a point where I was going to give up. I was exhausted. I had nothing else to give. And that was the moment that I realized that I had to choose me first. And if I chose me first, then I can be my best for others. So I'm not sure if I answered your question, but it's a long journey. I mean, for me, so when I was 4 years old, I was bit by our family dog in the backyard, and it was devastating. And I left my body and I had to choose if I wanted to come back. I really had this near-death experience where was this my time? And I chose to come back. And from that experience to many more in my life, I realized that I was here on purpose. And my connection to God has always been first and foremost. And the more that you have that relationship and knowing that you are worthy, and that's my gift, is I just really want people to love themselves more and be that mirror. Because if we can be a mirror for someone else, then that will resonate and that will go out and impact so many people in the millions, hopefully.
Yeah.
But it really is something that it kind of fell into my lap. I was an executive coach, and then I was at a Tony Robbins thing where someone said, "You're the love coach." And I'm like, okay, I'm the love
I'll
coach
take
now. I'm thinking I'm the love coach. I'm spreading love. So I just kind of took it at heart, and it's stuck ever since.
Now, what would you say, or what would you tell our women that are listening of what is possible
Whew.
when you actually begin to love yourself?
Oh, Lord. It's infinite. I mean, it truly is infinite possibilities. And I've seen it in my own life that there is so magic to be found when you love yourself. You open it to endless possibilities. I can't even define it, but I know what it is. And that's what I want to help clients do is I will meet them where they're at, right? I mean, everyone has life experiences. Everyone has been, through, like you said, I'm a domestic violence, suicide prevention advocate because I was there myself and I know what it feels like. And when you get on the other side of it, it's pure magic. Life still happens. I mean, let's be real. We're here having a human experiment, right? And life still happens. But when you see the beauty in all of it, that is when you have those pauses of just gratitude and knowing that every breath is is a blessing. That's why my heart meditation is one of my favorite things to do is I don't think enough people will pause in their busy days and just listen to their heart and actually realize that this body that we take for granted every single day is is our blessing. It's our vessel,
Yeah.
So I'm very passionate, obviously. It's coming across that way, but I just know what it feels like on the other side. And I've been there. I've been in the dark times. I've been there knowing, feeling alone and feeling like no one was there for me. And so I want to be that person that will help someone get on the other side because I know what it feels like and it's pure magic. So to answer your question, it's so unexplainable. It's almost this essence that when you get on the other side, you get so excited over the most silliest things ever. And you almost come back to that playfulness. For me, I mentioned, that I was bit by our family dog when I was 4 years old. So when I started doing the work, I had to go into that inner child and realize that I had lost that part of me. There's so many missing pieces in our lives, and when you put it all back together, it's endless, absolutely endless. And it's so beautiful. And it just takes that moment of choosing you, choosing yourself, and loving that inner child and bringing that into every day. It doesn't matter how old you are. Go and have fun. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Play. And who cares? Who doesn't? I'm not going to cuss, but who cares what anyone else thinks? You are here living your life on purpose, and it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. I'm sorry.
I love it. Now,
This is me.
I know that there's women that are tuning in
Yes.
that desire that
Yes.
and absolutely want to have
Yes.
that experience. And you talk
Yes.
about, being on the other side.
Yes.
So for someone who is deeply desiring
Yes.
to feel this,
Mm-hmm.
what is that like first step to take?
Well,
Because it feels like a journey.
yeah, and it is. It's not easy. If anybody watched my speaker segment that I did, it's not easy, but you are worth it. And when you choose yourself first and you do the work, it becomes easier. As the days go by, you will forget um, what what that was holding you back. And I'm telling you, after you have that sparkle, after you have that moment, you can't forget it. I mean, that's the other thing is after you've had an experience of like a sacred, like I loved how you said, but after you've had that experience of a sacred connection, you can't forget it.
Yeah.
You can numb yourself, you can do things to keep you from purpose, but you have to make the first step. And when I work with clients, I meet them where they're at, but I'm also, going to be real with you because I don't need to, you need to know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And it does matter that when you get to that other side. So for me, I would say, don't be like me. You don't have to hit rock bottom. You don't have to be, on that oceanfront condo thinking like today's the last day I want to live. You know, deep down inside, if something is missing. And when you look around at all the materialistic things or the abusive or narcissistic relationship or whatever it is in your life, it's your choice to choose something different. And every day is a new day. And my hope and prayer is that everyone chooses themselves first, because when you make that first step, everything comes into alignment. Like it goes with the pillars. The moment you choose you, it all falls into place. And I'm proof of it. I've prayed, I said, God, make me the answer to someone's prayers. And every day I wake up so grateful for every breath and for every moment that I am blessed to be alive. I really do. And I know it's simple to say for somebody who is struggling.
Yeah.
I do. I know how simple that is to say, but I also know when you do the work, it gets easier and your life blossoms, it blows up. I mean, it's so hard to explain, but it's so real and so true.
So let's go there then.
Let's go there.
Let's go. So for
All
the
right.
woman who is tuning in right now,
Yes.
who feels, broken,
Yeah.
disconnected, invisible,
Yeah.
what are one or two practices that they can begin today
Yeah.
to help them return back to themselves?
Well, I would say the heart meditation for sure. I hate when I meet somebody, or dislike, the word hate is so, I dislike when someone says, oh, I don't know how to meditate, or I don't know how to do this. Just set a timer on your cell phone and do it for 60 seconds or to 5 minutes. The moment that you can go and live and really sit with your heart and say, what does my heart want to tell me today? If you can pause enough, you will hear something.
Well,
And that is so powerful. The other thing that I would say is the random acts of kindness. The more that you can be kind and loving to other people, it just reflects back on you. It is such a simple process. And then I always jokingly say, it doesn't cost anything to meditate with the divine. Like, yes, you can go to the gurus and all the events and all the retreats, but just be with you. And I think that is the fear is, I think so many people are afraid to be with themselves.
yeah.
But the moment that you can be with yourself and look in the mirror and see beauty and grace and that love that is so worthy, it becomes simpler. So I would say take baby steps right? Like
Right.
takes, don't just take baby steps. It doesn't take a long time to come back home to yourself. And the moment, like I said, when you feel that, you can't explain it. It's just something that you radiate. So I appreciate that you said that because that means so much to me. It makes me almost emotional because, like, I am just so excited to be alive, and everyone else should. And frankly, it's a blessing. We have no guarantee on what's going to happen tomorrow or what's going to happen in a year or a month from now. So why not make today the best day possible, right? Why not make today your best day and make that a process? Every single day, choose you, choose love, and I promise you, you will get to the other side. And I've been there, and I want to be that mirror for you. I know it's better on the other side.
I love that.
I don't
I
know.
love that. And thank you for bringing in the piece of connecting with yourself
Yeah,
through meditation or silence.
absolutely.
Because I too hear a lot of people say, I don't know how to meditate. Well, you know what? You just have to be in peace and quiet, maybe some calming music,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And I remember one of those first experiences for me
yeah,
as well, where I'm sitting there silent.
yeah.
It's early in the morning. I'm sitting in my living room, and
Hmm.
all of a sudden, it's like I could hear the voice of God.
Yes, absolutely.
And I grabbed my notepad that was there,
Yes,
and I just started writing everything down,
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And even
Automatic
that almost makes me emotional to talk about it
right? And
because,
automatic journaling, that's a beautiful way of doing the work.
and the words that came through were
Yeah.
words that I couldn't make up.
Yes.
And I remember sitting there and telling my husband, like, I just had this beautiful experience,
Hmm.
but I can't even tell you, I can't even repeat it to you
Yes.
because I don't remember. And
Mm-mm.
I pulled out my notebook
Yeah.
and I started reading
Wow.
everything to him.
Mm-hmm.
And his eyes got watery.
Oh, I love it.
And all he said was, well, then you better obey.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
And
Because
that's part of the reason why we're all here.
it's so true. Because when you're with Source, and I also want to say, the word meditation, right? Do something you love. If it's preparing a meal, if it's gardening, if it's walking in the forest. I mean, everybody is so stuck on what they consider meditation to be. But like you said, it's when you close the chatter, you shut off that and you're just in source.
Hmm.
Because that's what we're meant to do is to come back to source and knowing what that experience looks like. And when you feel it, it's amazing.
Okay. So I want you to tell us a little bit about what it is that you're working on right now
Yeah,
and how can women connect with you? So somebody that's watching and are just loving what
I
you're
hope.
saying,
Yeah, absolutely.
tell us what you have going on.
Well, I love my one-on-one because I think that it is a beautiful connection to meet someone where they're at. But I also like small groups. I think having a container where everyone can feel seen and heard. So I have a 6-week transformational program, Love Yourself First, that I'm doing very soon. And I know from past experiences what a beautiful collection container that is. And my clients are friends afterwards. They all are connecting on social. It becomes like this support group because I feel like that is the other thing is I feel like women are desperate for a community.
Mhm.
We are so busy being busy that we, will not ask for help or we won't reach out to someone. And so to have a community where you can all connect and have that container is so important and healthy. So my 6-week Love Yourself transformational program is coming out very soon. I would love to see you in it. But my one-on-one is lovely as well. And then for someone who just may be saying like you, what do I do first? I created a 5-day Love Spark Challenge handbook, and It's very simple daily prompts, but it is something that I started to do when I was coming back from the other side. And you can download that for free and just reach out to me. I jokingly said to somebody the other night, I don't bite, and I would love to meet you and see where we could be a good fit for sure.
Yeah, I love it. Now, are any of these things part of your gifts? If not, tell us what gifts are available for those women that do register for this event and have registered and have access.
Ooh, do I have like a special gift?
You gave us a gift. Is
I
it
did. Well, I'm a giving person. Hey, DM me. You never know. I can give you something else too,
was
for
it
sure. The
the
5 day.
meditation? Was it the
Oh
meditation?
yes. Well, I have the 5 day Love Spark Challenge, and then I do have my listen to your heart meditation. But frankly, just reach out to me. I am, open book, and I am just here to support you in whatever way that I can possibly do. The more that we're raising women up and supporting each other, I really feel like that is the shift that's happening in
Yeah.
this year, especially that we are raising each other up. It's no competition. We want to love each other. And the more that we can do that, I just feel like the vibration and the frequency, and I'm not getting all into the energy, but you get what I'm saying. It matters. And we are going to be the change. We were born for these times. And I'm over the moon excited to be here with you, Chris. I feel like us being, synchronistically connected and everything else. And I'm just excited to see what you do next. I'm excited to see what the women here do next. And I'm just excited.
So before we start to wrap up,
Yeah,
what is
I keep talking.
one piece of wisdom that you have
Mm.
to offer, not just the women tuning in, but also the next generation?
Oh, that's such a deep and profound question. I would say that you are creating your own roadmap. I feel like and how I was raised, like you get married and you have kids, which is beautiful. I mean, if that's what your intention is. But I would say to the younger generation, find your own way and stop listening to what everyone else is telling you to do. And yes, you're going to make mistakes. And yes, you're going to have those challenges in your life. But I feel like we are in a time where there's so much of, I mean, there's books, there's us, there's so many ways that you can reach out and almost like quantum fast forward speed, where like what took me 10 plus years, I mean, I've been on a spiritual journey for 20 plus years. Speed it up, get it going because it doesn't take that long to get into alignment and know what really matters to you. So, last thing I would say, and I think this is really important, is do a pros and cons. Like, really know what your truth is. What are your non-negotiables? And I do that with clients when it comes to love, is when they're looking for love. What are your non-negotiables? This is what matters to me. This is what I will accept. And be realistic. I had one client, well, I'd like a Brad Pitt. It's like, no, no, no. You want the feeling. How do you want to feel in your own body or with someone else? So, for the younger generation, stop listening to the chatter, get off social because that's just going to destroy your esteem and focus on what really matters. Pause, breathe, listen to your heart, and then choose what really matters to you and be fearless about that. I'm telling you, when you get to that point, everything changes. And I'm also going to say one other thing, Chris, and you know this. When you're on a spiritual journey, people are going to come up against you. People that you've known, from school or, in, your family, whatever it may be. They're like, who is this person? own it because the right people will stay with you. And I'm not sure if that's okay to say, but it is true that the more you radiate, the more that you raise your light, it also reflects what other people may not be able to see themselves. And that's okay because you're here living your life. You're here to do your purpose. So enjoy it, embrace it, have fun with it. Stop taking life so serious. We are here for a snap and then we're gone. So enjoy the sunsets, enjoy the travel, enjoy whatever makes you happy, but live for you, no one else. I promise you, it will matter. And I'm here to support you. And I think we are going to have a lot of fun. Right?
This is just the beginning.
It's true, though. I can think of times when I was, going through some dark days and I had all the chatter in my head of what my mom wanted, what my dad wanted, what others wanted in my life. But at the end of the day, you're by yourself. So shouldn't you just be your best version? And then they'll show up. Who really matters shows up. And I have to give a shout out my husband. My husband, my best friend, my love. I'm telling you, there are second chances out there. So it works and it matters. So I'll be quiet. I can go on forever.
I love that. And everything that you've shared is helping you return back to you.
Yeah, it's coming
Return
home.
back to your personal power.
Absolutely.
And knowing that it's all within.
Yeah.
Everything that you desire, you have to find it within first.
Absolutely.
And then life is going to mirror everything right back to you. And it's going to bring to you the very things that you desire.
Yeah.
But you have to first give them to yourself.
Absolutely. And, I know that manifestation and all of that is a big thing out there. For me, whenever I pray, I say this or something better because God has a purpose. God has my life plan, right? So this or something better. So I don't know. We're living in a woo-woo time. So for me, it's coming back home and again, recognizing what matters to you.
Yeah.
And making your own truth. That's all that matters. Take what resonates and leave the rest. No one is a guru. You are your own. You are your own vessel. Enjoy that. We're here living life. Why not make it fun? Right?
Yes. Make it fun.
Right?
Bring the joy, bring the love.
Amen. And it doesn't matter who dies with the most. Right?
Right. Laura,
Chris.
Thank you so much for your message, your love, your wisdom that you hear, and for starting a love revolution.
Amen. One person at a time. Let's do it.
For those of you tuning in, please connect with Laura at laurapeoples.com.
That's me.
Grab her free 5-day self-love spark challenge.
I love it. And I would love to hear feedback on it too. And I also have my Facebook page.
Yes. So tell us where they can contact you.
Laura's Love Hub.
Yeah. Laura's Love Hub. There you go. And for the free 5-day self-love spark challenge, you can find it at free.laurapeoples.com.
Thank you.
Because you deserve to come back to yourself.
Absolutely.
And Laura is there to support you.
Thank you.
All right. We will be right back with our next guest. So stay with us.